Welcome to another episode of A Different Perspective podcast, man. Today, if you in the city, even outside the city, it's a lot of people talk about they got tattoo shops and they tattoo shop jumping. But if you don't have people flying from out of town and out the country and all that to come get some work from you, you ain't really that, man. And today I got one of them guys that the people do fly all over to come get a tattoo from, man. Not only is he one of the livest tattoo artists in Houston, he my partner too, you know what I'm saying? I got TattooTank in here with me, man. What's up, Tank?
What's going on?
What's going down?
Ain't that much, man.
Man, I appreciate you.
Bro.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you coming to sit down with me, you know what I'm saying? Man, before we even get started, man, I got a little icebreaker.
Already?
I'm gonna ask you, what would you choose? Respect or loyalty, and why?
Respect or loyalty, and why? I choose respect because with respect come loyalty.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if you got loyalty without respect, it's only so long it's gonna last. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't respect you, after a while they'll do some shady shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I feel about it, man. Yeah, I need my respect.
You know, it's a lot of people that'll choose the loyalty though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's backwards, because like, how can you be loyal to something you don't respect?
Yeah, it's only gonna last for so long, man. You know, I feel like everybody got their representation of who they is when you first meet them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in that case, that's something like that. Like, they can show you some loyalty, but low key they don't respect you.
Right.
So after a while, they'll do some underhanded shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I feel like that's the principle that's operating today. You know what I'm saying? Because it's niggas that'll claim they loyal to niggas all because that nigga got the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't respect him. That's why the moment they get an opportunity to do something snake to him, they gonna get him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's go and get into it, man. TattooTank, man. Where you from, first of all? Let them know where you from.
I'm from Antoine Drive, man, Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Been on Antoine all my life, man. All around the Northwest, really, from Spring Branch to Acres Home. That's me, man. I've been all around. So, but I know everybody see this 290 thing. So, 290 and Antoine, if you're familiar with that intersection, you ain't got no choice but to know, you know, that's where I'm from.
Yeah. So, what was it like growing up, man? Like growing up, I know you, Tank. Okay. But they don't.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people that see the shine, and they don't realize how far that shine been, and you know what I'm saying? So we just gonna take them through there, man.
I'm from the bottom, man. You know what I'm saying? I grew up single mama, 5 kids, constantly getting evicted. That's why we lived all over the Northwest, because, you know, I mean, my mama, she did her best, but you know, she was only one person, bro.
Yeah.
She worked at Jack in the Box, so I grew up like that. When my mama make a minimum wage, every year we moved to a new spot. But that helped me though, you know what I'm saying? Because that helped me grow into a person that know how to adapt.
Yeah.
To different situations. I was always the new kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we grew up running around bad and dirty like everybody else, you know? That's how I keep myself grounded, bro, at all times. I remember, at the end of the day, I'm a dirty Antoine, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when would you say you jumped off the porch?
I jumped off the porch at 12. That's when I first went to jail. So I'm gonna say that's when I jumped off the porch. That's when I first got involved in criminal activity.
At 12?
Yeah. Went to West Dallas at 12, man.
Talk about it though.
So I went to West Dallas at 12 for burglary to a motor vehicle, stealing radios. My Mexican partner used to give us $15 for a radio.
Yeah.
So we used to break in the cars, and finally got caught up. Really, man, I got snitched on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time I went to jail, I got snitched on. But yeah, that was way back when. And I done just about been in every program, bro, that you could name, from Scare Straight to, you know, doing counseling and after school programs, ISS and CEP, all of that. Yeah, I done been to all of it, bro. Every program that you can imagine.
Man, for a 12-year-old, How was it going to West Dallas for the first time?
Man, the first time I went to West Dallas, that's when I found out that racism was real. I heard a white boy call a Mexican nigger spit. You know what I'm saying?
What?
He called him nigger spit.
Yeah.
And you know, I say, damn, what the fuck that mean? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the first time I went down there, man, I didn't have to stay long. I ended up on juvenile probation, you know, and had a curfew or whatever. But yeah, I didn't have to stay long in there, man. But that's the first time I really witnessed racism with my own eyes, like not on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And how long you stayed in there?
Like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you learn from that, or did you?
Hell no. Back then, no. Hell no. Shit, I ain't learned nothing until I was about 30.
So when was your next encounter with law enforcement after that?
15 years old, went to West Dallas again.
Yeah.
For assault with bodily injury. This when I was going to CEP. No, 14. I was going to CEP. And had a fight with a Mexican.
Yeah.
And end up, you know, going too far with the fight, and he ended up like having a seizure and all this type of shit, and went to jail for assault with bodily injury. I always been a big nigga, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was 15, but I look like a grown man. So
yeah,
I probably was strong as a grown man, didn't know it.
Yeah. So man, eventually, we gonna run all through that, man. You ended up getting locked up.
Yeah.
In big jail.
Yeah.
How old was you then?
My first time going to the county or to prison?
To the county.
First time, man, shit, fresh 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, fresh 18.
Where you was then? You that was on DeSoto, or that was just on Antoine?
Let me see, 18? Nah, I had already moved out of my mama's house. Yeah, I was on Antoine because I was over there on at Sterling Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was going down.
Yep.
It was going down. Mm-hmm. So what got you in jail at 18?
At 18, I got caught up for 2 pounds of weed. I had 2 pounds of Reggie. This back when we was 3 for 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got caught up with 2 pounds of regular weed, man. And now that they, you know, now they want to arrest you. I mean, now they won't even arrest you if you got what, like 4 zips or something like that?
Yeah.
They need to give me my motherfucking time back. They need to get my motherfucking time back, man. It's crazy.
Man, what got you into hustling?
I mean, bro, just growing up on Antoine, them was like the only dudes that you seen that had the respect. You know what I'm saying? They had respect. They had money. They had women. They had cars and jewelry. I wanted that too. You know, I grew up real poor. All my uncles was dope fiends. In my family, I maybe had like 2 people to look up to, you know, as far as getting money, and they were hustling too. So it was like, that just was the thing to do.
Yeah. So what about your old man? You knew him?
No, I ain't meet my old man until I was 18, almost 19, on DeSoto.
You think, you met him on DeSoto? Yeah. He was staying on DeSoto?
No.
Oh, y'all just met when you was on DeSoto?
He got in contact with people and found out, you know, where I was at, and I was just walking down DeSoto, regular day hustling, and he just popped up on me like, nigga, you know who I am? Yeah. And shit.
What was that like?
So I met him. It was crazy, bro, because at that point is what kind of changed my mindset, because I was kind of cool with hustling and just getting by. Yeah. But I met my dad. 2 months later, I moved to Philadelphia.
That's where he from?
Yeah, no, my daddy from Louisiana. Right. But he was living in Philadelphia. Okay. But when I moved up there, found out my daddy a multimillionaire. You know what I'm saying? He got all kind of businesses, and he got all kind of real estate all over the country and out the country. So that kind of changed my mindset as getting to it, but I was rebellious. I went up there and found the hood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The money I made.
You wanted to bring, he trying to show you this corporate legal money, and you trying to bring the hood.
Yeah, I was being rebellious, bro, because I was really jealous that all my other family was living like this time, and we've been poor all this time. I'm like, nigga, you could have been came and got me. You know what I'm saying? But it changed at the end of the day, you know, in hindsight, I'm 37 now, I look at it like, damn. That really changed my mindset, because when I came back to Antoine, even though I came back hustling.
Yeah.
I had a different mindset. Like I want to hustle. I wanted to get some real money.
Yeah.
I wanted to change my family life. You know what I'm saying? Because I witnessed, man, up there in Philadelphia, when I went to Philadelphia, bro, I came from Antoine driving the Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
That I bought for $500.
Yeah.
Headlight falling out. And came up here, I'm driving brand new Jaguar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In Philly.
Yeah, in Philly, I'm driving brand new Jaguar. So I'm like, yeah, that changed my mind state on like 1.5 things, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad it happened at the end of the day.
Man, you think that I'm pretty sure I didn't grow up more with my daddy, right? And for a long time, like I know how to suppress I knew how to suppress my emotions.
Okay.
And as I got older, I understood like, man, this is why you was bucking the system you was. You know what I'm saying? Because you had all this pent up anger. It had to come out some way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But for a long time, man, like I used to vent and actually express the fact like, damn, dog, I hate my daddy wasn't there. I used to be like, man, this nigga soft. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't matter to me, right? But then when I started having kids, especially boys, I realized how much my parents, especially my father not being there, how much that played a part in, you know what I'm saying, in the outcome of my earlier life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you feel like there was a reason why you kind of got out there in the streets because he wasn't there? Or you think you was just rebellious?
No, bad for a long time. I ain't gonna say bad. I was curious, bro, because like the type of poor, like I know everybody say they grew up, you know, in the slums or whatever, but the kind of poor that I grew up in will make you take something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll make you take something, bro. Because I mean, the first pair of shoes that I ever got that was name brand, bro. I stole. Growing up poor, that's what made me do that. You know what I'm saying? Like just growing up poor, man. That's why I feel a lot of youngsters, you know, at the end of the day, it's hard to like just tell them that fucking up, but you don't know that man conditions, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you ain't never went to sleep hungry, then you
can't speak on that.
You can't speak on it, bro. It's kind of hard, you know. So shit, just growing up poor, because here's the thing, Mike. I grew up, my name Byron Lofton. You know, I no longer can hide that from y'all because I'm a legal person. It's all over that.
Yeah.
My name is Byron Lofton. I was named after another man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I grew up thinking that this guy was my dad.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until I was about 12, around that time.
Yeah.
But I had already been bucking, but then he kind of abandoned the nigga.
Yeah.
So that made me get out there like fending for myself, because before that I was having every now and again a little something, you know, but after he found out that I wasn't his son, he kind of abandoned a nigga, and it was like, damn, now I'm out here, you know?
Man, you know, toll that took on you, man, as a 12-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Growing up thinking, you know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't imagine that, you know what I'm saying? Like having somebody there.
Kind of the same as you, bro. I suppressed it.
Yeah.
And I really used it in anger. You know what I'm saying? I used to. Most of my first cases of going to jail was assaults. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to suppress it, but it made me quick in anger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that ain't no thing that you just, like, the crazy part about it, oh man, is I'm going through that right now with my other kids. You know, I ain't gonna speak on it too much, but I'm going through the same thing, reverse. Now I'm the daddy that's, you know, but
bruh, and you same situation, bro.
Yeah.
Same situation, man. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Yeah, I ain't gonna, but at the end of the day, this helped me. That situation with me how I grew up helped me, because I'm not gonna abandon them no matter what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You grew up thinking I'm your pops, but you gonna always have a nigga like me in your corner. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, man. I mean, you never really know how mamas and daddies be fucking up until you grown. Until you fucking up.
Yeah, until you get in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Then you start to understand. A lot of times I used to judge my daddy I'm talking about my biological father.
Yeah.
I used to judge him.
Not knowing the whole situation.
Now I'm grown. I'm like, damn, I see why he would have did some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, you know, man, what when you was talking, what was kind of dope to me, man, was the fact that he lived in Philly. See, I thought when you said that he came on DeSoto, I thought he was in the city. I thought he was in Houston. But the fact that he came all the way from Philly to come find his son, you know, so like when you got down there and you met your other siblings, how was that?
Like I say,
did
man.
they accept you in?
Yeah, they accept me in. I got a sister right now. She won't let me make it for nothing. You know what I'm saying? She loved me to death. But honestly, when I first met them, I was jealous, bro.
Yeah.
I was jealous. That's what made me rebel. I went up there and started getting in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never got in trouble with the law, but when I went to Philadelphia, I found the hood. I found out where they were selling crack at. I started hanging with them. I take my little check from working with my dad and take it over there and try to flip me some, you know?
Yeah.
And ultimately I eventually came back to Houston, but this time I came back to Houston with a bankroll.
Yeah.
You know, I saved me up some money, came back to Houston, and really at that time I didn't want to have nothing to do with that family, that side of the family.
Yeah.
You know, just being jealous and selfish. I didn't want nothing to do with them. I feel like I got me some money. You know, back then, I'm 18, 19 years old with 6,500.
You think you lied?
Man, I thought I was lying. I came back to the action.
Bro, but on the cool back then, that was a nice little piece of change.
Nice
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It lasted a little while.
Yeah. So man, eventually you went to you went to prison.
Yes, sir.
What was that like, man? You know what I'm saying? Like how you end up in prison? And this is after coming back from Philadelphia and everything.
Yeah.
All right.
So the first time I went to prison, I was 25, bro, and I did 2 years down there. It was a holiday unit transfer. Then I went to Hamilton unit, which was to me like a fucking daycare.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So coming from where I come from, the first time I went to prison, it was like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
I didn't really realize, you know, to my second time I went to prison that I was doing the wrong thing. I went up in there, I was in my part. You know, so I whooped me 2 niggas I thought I was, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm walking around like, yeah, this ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my first time in prison, bro, I didn't respect it.
Yeah.
We had AC in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I was locked up with Mexican Robert.
Yeah.
In the kitchen a couple times together.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hamilton unit, that was my first time in prison, man. It was a cakewalk, you know? And at this time, I didn't know nothing about no drawing or no shit like that.
Yeah.
That was my second time in prison.
Yeah.
Cause like I say, I didn't respect it. So when I got out, I met me a couple niggas while I was in there. I got out, and now I'm thinking, now I'm finna be a big boss dope dealer.
The king.
You know what I'm finna
bro,
be
man, bro, that's every nigga that go to jail want to go in there, meet him a Mexican, find him a plug. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you know, a old nigga told me in jail, man, and this what really woke me up when I was in prison too. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, what you gonna go home what you gonna do when you go home? You know, I was writing raps. I was like, man, I'm gonna go home. If that don't work, what you gonna do? I said, man, I'm a hustle. He said, what you gonna do different than all these other hustlers in here?
Yeah.
And I thought about it. He said, man, look in the day room. He said, man, the majority of these niggas had some type of hustle. And they thought they were smart enough to get away, man, and look where they ended up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I didn't mature, bro. But I got out here, and like the first time I didn't have no kids.
Yeah.
And the second time I got out, I had children, bro. And that's what really got me to thinking. It didn't stop me.
Yeah.
But it got me to thinking, like, what can I do? What can I do? You know what I'm saying? But the second time I went to prison,
you felt it.
Look, the first time I went to prison, bro, the second time I went to real prison, because here's a difference. You know what I'm saying? You got jail, you got transfer, motherfucking units. might be in there with a nigga. Hey, how long you been in here? Nigga tell you I've been here 25 years.
Yeah.
See the Hamilton unit, 1 year, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of different. They fresh. They still shitting out McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the second time I went to prison, I went to Clemens unit. Right? Yeah. And as soon as we get there, I see a nigga walking down the bowling alley. Turn around, face the wall. He leaking blood. He done got stabbed. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, he get real.
Oh, this is penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to bring up that subject, like the kills. Bro, nigga kill. Prison is, man, got more penitentiary in Texas than they do in the whole United States. Where he from? He in Texas to a unit with a 80-year-old that look like Goliath.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or 65-year-old that look 25 and ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? So they playing all that shit on the internet, whatever. I know it gets confused or whatever, but you know, I really ain't feeling that.
Yeah, me neither, man.
Yeah, I really ain't feeling they making it.
Because it seems like they glorifying that.
Yeah, they don't even realize. Well, I don't know. Maybe they do realize, because I know people like to play psychological games, you know what I'm saying? But they influencing the youngsters that's not in the streets to think that shit is cool, it's okay. They already want to be gang. Bro, you go down there playing like that shit is just fun and games, bro, you will get fucked up, man. Like, it's not a game, bro.
Man, you know another thing that a lot of misconception people have about prison is this, man. You got niggas that say, yeah, man, how much time you got? You got 5? Man, go home. I mean, go do that time. You'll be back home soon. No, nigga. If they put you on a real unit, like how we was on a real unit, nigga, it's not no guarantee that you might make it home.
That 5 can turn to I seen it happen before, bro.
That 5 can turn to life, nigga.
Yeah, I seen it happen before. I seen a little nigga out of Trinity Garden end up getting into it with a guard and broke her jaw, a woman, and ended up getting another 20 on top of the 20 he already had. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was in the midst of a ride.
Yeah.
He didn't even know. He just, boom, and broke her shit. 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So, they play with that shit if they want to.
Yeah. Man, you know, I talk a lot about pride and ego, right? Mm-hmm. I messed myself up, man, because when I had came up for parole and got parole and everything, man. And the CO tried to play with me on the bowling alley. You know what I'm saying? You know, they had you stripping everything, you know, make you spread them and everything.
You was on the butt naked unit.
Yeah, man, they like, bro, so I'm coming down the bowling alley, man. This CO, I'm thinking we cool, you know what I'm saying? And he had already searched me. I ain't have nothing on me. It's chow time. No, school was letting out. Man, they had some, you know, a group of gay dudes coming. He see them and wanted to play with me, man. So he was like, Green, strip. I was like, man, I ain't finna do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be cool the whole time, man. And then I turn around, you know, man, I end up jumping on the dude, man. I lost my parole and everything, man, all because of the pride. So, you know, if you don't check it out here, it's gonna get checked in there.
It's gonna get checked, for sure. Yeah, my ego and pride got checked, right? Cause see, this a story. This the origin story behind 290 Inc. A lot of people don't know. When they say somebody are not common sense into your head, that shit happened to me literally by a little bitty ass nigga out of Sunnyside. Yeah. So we playing basketball, and you know how that shit go. Yeah. We get to arguing because this nigga want to dribble all day and shit like that. So we get back in the dorm, and I'm like, you know, we going back and forth. And he said something that triggered me. I said, nigga, what's up? Let's go to the restroom and squabble then. Yeah. So he like, I ain't bet, nigga. I lace up my kicks and I go up in there. It's like 5 minutes past. He kind of like scared to come because I'm a big nigga, bro. I'm 6'3", 340. Yeah. So this nigga like 5'7", 170. Yeah. Right? But we go up in there. He come on in because he a blood, so he gotta come. You know what I'm saying? He go on and come in. And so we post up. He swing at me, then grab me. And all the blood saying, don't slam him, Tank. Don't slam him. I'm like, he grabbing me.
Yeah.
I push him up off me.
Yeah.
When I push him off me, nigga come from way back here with a punch. Boom! Stole me in the mouth, had my shit loose. He really knocked me out.
Yeah.
But the wall caught me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the wall, I hit the wall and it shook me back. Yeah. Now I'm like, fuck the blood. Boom! Boom! I slammed the nigga, right?
Yeah.
When that happened, bro, the guard ran in. I'm already at the sink, like trying to wash my mouth out. They give me a case of fighting with an unknown offender, send me to solitary confinement.
Yeah.
Now I'm sitting in solitary confinement, stressed the fuck out. They sit me in there for about 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
Soon as I get out, I want my revenge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they had me on bunk restriction. I booked that.
Yeah.
And I go out looking for the nigga. They say, oh, you ain't gonna learn, huh? They sent my bitch ass back to solitary confinement.
Yeah.
So now they got me just dry sitting up in there, bro. And I've been sitting in there like 2 weeks. And while I was in there, bro, I just started like doodling and shit because I was bored. I just started drawing little pictures.
Yeah.
And it was really nothing, you know what I'm saying? I just started drawing little pictures, bro. And I just started like sending my mail out to my kids. That's how I started drawing. Sending mail out to my kids with like little Ninja Turtles on it, little Mickey Mouse on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And some people, when I went back to the dorm, they seen it.
Yeah.
And they were like, man, draw me one for my kid.
Yeah.
And at first I would do it for free, but then I met a Mexican. He was getting paid.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, you getting paid for that shit? He like, yeah, you don't be charging? I said, hell no, I was just doing it for my homeboys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And boom, bro, that's how I started drawing. When I started doing that, Marcelli, he was a real artist, like from the world. I never can forget him. The boy's name was Paulie Paulston, a white boy from the country. His name was Paulie Paulston. And he was a real artist, bro, that had 20 years, 25 years.
Yeah.
You know? And then every day, man, for like 9 months, we'll sit there every day. I was on bunk restriction most of the time, so I couldn't go nowhere, do nothing anyway.
Yeah.
And we'll sit there and he'll show me like, this is how you do this. This is how you draw an eyeball. This is how you draw a straight line or a circle. Or this is how you gotta learn how to make the contrast on the face where the light shine in that. You know, every day I'll sit there with him and he'll teach me something new, man.
So it's like you had your own personal art teacher.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
It really worked out for you going to the lockup.
Yeah, that's why I say that's like the origin story, bro.
Yeah.
Behind this 290 Inc. thing, man, because, man, I sat there with that boy about 9 months every day. Every week he had like a curriculum for me because it was something for him to do too. You know what I'm saying? We locked up, we bored.
Yeah.
You know, so we ain't got nothing but time, but I became obsessed with it. I used to like skip child, but I used to miss a lot of shit. Niggas asked me to come play basketball. I'd be, I gotta draw this last little picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I became obsessed with it, bro. I stay up all night drawing, man. And that's how it started, man. It's last from 1 to 5 years. I've been in business now 6 years, November 17th, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations, man.
I appreciate it, bro. Out of them 6 years, I had over 35 people work for me.
Yeah.
So the group always changed, but every group helped me with something because they all different kinds of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of things I had to get out my head of thinking, because when I first started, I ain't want nothing but some what I call some stiff real niggas around me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I realized, like, damn, they can't go no further than I could go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when I started hiring like other races and other walks of life, now I'm going far as they go, as far as he go. You know what I'm saying? And now just being attached to these different kinds of people took me to different levels, bro. Yeah.
Man, you from the way, do you think looking back in hindsight, you know, from what we was taught and what we seen, would you say that all of that shit was bullshit compared to what you know now?
For sure, bro. For sure it was bullshit. It's the blind leading the blind, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I try not to judge them people Because they ain't know no better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, a lot of our mamas and daddies ain't know no better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they say once you know better, you got to do better. I'm one of the generations in my family. I'm the first generation in my family that found out something better. You know what I'm saying? So now I could narrative in my family of like, you don't have to get it like that, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like, yeah, man, a lot of shit I thought was real nigga shit I was holding on to. I found out that shit only apply to niggas right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
the rest of the world don't give a fuck about that shit, man. They don't care about that. Like, only we was caring about that kind of shit, man. Yeah.
And we was only, what, a 4-5 mile radius?
Yeah,
we wasn't leaving the hood, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to glorify that when you get surrounded by that.
The crazy part is the niggas that I know that still think like that, they still right there.
Yeah.
Right now, today. You
because
can drive
there's no growth,
over
man.
there and they still right there. So I'm like, damn, all this real nigga shit you told me, man. You know, and like growing up on Antoine, I was talking to my fiance about this, man. Like growing up on Antoine.
Hey, congratulations on the engagement too, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was talking to her about like growing up on Antoine, you didn't have to be a very bright nigga to be, you know, considered a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to be very smart, bro. You just had to be ready to crash the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Because nowadays I judge shit like, how you gonna say you're a real nigga and you don't take care of your kids?
Yeah.
How you gonna say a real nigga and you got your woman doing all the work?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you a real nigga, bro? Like you could come out here and paint this picture to us because we don't know no better.
Yeah, but you know what's going on behind.
But for real, when it come to real life shit, you a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I judge life nowadays, bro. Like, if your family morals is intact, that's all that makes you a real nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Your family morals is intact, bro. You take care of your children, you fend for your family, you protect, you provide, you shelter, you clothe. You a real nigga to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like to say you're a real man.
Well, yeah, real man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being like starting a business like a tattoo shop, and it's all these different tattoo shops. What were some of the obstacles you came up against, man?
Man, I'm still dealing with a lot of obstacles. Racism is a heavy thing in tattoos, bro, because black people don't really have a representation in the tattoo game. Like, we don't have tattoo artists that's like big time, been doing this shit for 30 years, and like all the other races, whites, Mexicans, Asian, they got legends in the tattoo game.
Yeah.
We don't really have legends in the tattoo game. So just like everything else, you know what I'm saying, we have to push that shit the extra mile to be noticed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ain't really never participated in none of the tattoo world shit. I never been really to no conventions or nothing like that. I built my shit like organic by myself. I never really latched on to no big names in the game because they kind of give a nigga the cold shoulder. And me, I do struggle with that real nigga shit still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you treat me a certain kind of way, I'm gonna want to fight.
Yeah.
So the way I do it is I just stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? I stay away from it and I handle my business. As long as I'm handling my business, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the obstacles in the tattoo game, bro, like.
Man, let me ask you this though. Do you feel like you staying away is kind of like okay, you might say, you know, it's cool staying away, but what if being apart could elevate you to that legendary status that all the other people got? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because certain rooms you may have to be in, and that's where it goes back to that ego and killing that ego.
But then it go back to when we said respect and loyalty. I want my respect, right? So I figure if I build my brand to the point where it's like we can't be denied,
they'll invite you.
You invite me out of respect. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we on a road to being the #1 tattoo shop in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
We top 5 right now.
Yeah.
We on the road to being #1. I'm talking about from every racial standpoint. Even they know, you know what I'm saying? So when we get to that point, it's like now it's to the point where You invite me, I ain't coming.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, that might be egotistical, but that's where I'm at with it, bro.
Yeah.
Because I don't need the tattoo game, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't need the tattoo game, like the shit that they got.
Yeah.
I don't need it. What I got going on works really well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, because, and I'm gonna accredit that to the dope game, right? Because these people are artists, bro. I started tattooing when I was 30.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had lived a hustler's life. I know how to stay down. I know how to hustle until it hurt. I know how to
manage my money.
I know how to manage my money. I know how to save my money. I know how to flip my money.
I know when to invest, when not to invest.
You understand me? I really don't need what they got going on, because to me, they are just artists. Me, I'm a hustling artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why when I jumped in the game, I came up so fast in it, because I realized, damn, this is something I can make $1,000 a day. So now I'm automatically thinking, so what I gotta invest into? Oh, that's all I gotta invest into? They ain't thinking like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like that. Because, bro, I started off doing tattoos, bro, for $10, but 10. It's like you know what I'm saying? A dime house, man, motherfucker rolling. 10. And they like, man, you tripping, but I'm 10.
Yeah.
I'm tearing their ass up.
Building clientele.
Next time they come back, 20. They come back 40. And I just built it up like that, bro. So that hustler shit, it helped. And it's like my message to all the young hustlers, bro. You got it. You got it. You got the game, bro. You just got to find something that you could sell like that. You know what I'm saying? Find something legal that you could sell like you would whatever you selling in the streets, bro. If you do that, bro, you be unstoppable. I'm telling you. You be unstoppable, bro.
Are there any artists, like any who you looked up to, like when you, or did you?
Okay,
did you look up to any tattoo artists? Like,
hey man, I'm gonna say this, and this is not being egotistical, okay? This is facts. Everybody that I looked up to in the tattoo game, I surpassed them.
Just like that.
That's for real.
I feel that, man.
I mean, I didn't know no tattoo artists, but the ones I seen on Instagram, and the ones that I seen on Instagram now, I'm kind of like they mentor. You know what I'm saying? They call me because they might be good at a certain style of tattoos, right? But I made myself well rounded. Once again, going back to the hustler thing, like if you got a house you selling crack, now you wholesaling.
Yeah.
The niggas that you wholesaling, they sip drink.
Yeah.
They girlfriend pop pills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now you got a house with everything in it.
One-stop shop.
So that's how I done built my brand. I'm doing color, cover up, portrait, just name it. Scar cut, tummy tuck, cover up, flowers. It don't matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm selling everything.
Bro, you learned all this by yourself?
Yes, man. Oh, well, I can't say by myself because I learned watching other people.
Right.
I picked up real fast.
That other people that work with you.
Yeah. I put my ego in check to be able to sit and take constructive criticism for people who was like making lesser than me. Which a lot of people, you know, they be so caught up in beating on their chest, they probably wouldn't slow down to do that. Like, I could be excelling on this nigga life, but at the same time, he better than me with lines.
Yeah.
I pay attention to his lines. Hey, bro, how you do that?
Yeah.
Hey, how can I do that? You know what I'm saying? And then I applied that. This dude shading. His shade might be flawless. He might suck at everything else, but his shading real good.
Yeah.
Man, how you do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just put it out.
I just put it like gumbo.
Yeah.
Shit, and put it together with what I knew. You know, and it just started working, man. It's working real good.
Yeah. Man, man, you looking to expand with 290 Inc?
I actually
Reality
had
show?
another shop, bro. I had another shop, but I ain't looking to expand no more. Not with 290 Inc. It's some other stuff that I want to do. You know, I done got into the real estate now.
I was just about to talk on that.
That's what I want to focus more on that, bro. Like, because tattoos is cool, but I need them couple hundred at a time type money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And far as reality shows, I really ain't into it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not an actor. I'm not good at acting. I tried it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not good at acting, and I don't like the kind of picture they try to paint for black folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I will say I'm a nigga. I'm a nigga's nigga. But at the same time, I don't like how they paint my people on TV, bro.
Yeah.
Like you look at Black ink, all you really see is a bunch of ignorance, you know?
Yeah.
You can't even tell me what a Caesar tattoo look like.
But see, I'm gonna tell you something though. Let me change your perspective on that. Cause I'm the same way too, right? But they can only do what we allow them to do.
True.
You get what I'm saying? So even though I hate the way we be portrayed, man, you know, bro, if we don't do the clown shit, they can't put it on TV.
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that goes into when, like, see, they didn't own they shit. Me, I'm thinking with a different mindset. I'll take a smaller bag for my ownership.
Yeah.
Like, long as I own it and I control it, I'll take a smaller bag.
Yeah.
Like, a big bag don't impress me. Like, you can come with 15 mil. If I know that I can make that 15 mil in 5 years or less or whatever, I'm gonna do it. I'd rather do it myself.
Man, you know what I'm thinking, Tank, when I said reality show? Being that you do everything yourself anyway, man, cause see, I'm checking out the Instagram. It's live. Okay. I'm checking out the TikTok, the behind the scenes, the Q&As with the customers and all of that. And I think that'll be dope to wrap it up and package it.
Actually, we got the YouTube channel going, man. We not as busy as we should be on YouTube, but I got a couple videos on YouTube.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, far as that way.
What's the YouTube so they can watch it?
TattooTank Houston, man.
Yeah.
Look me up. TattooTank Houston on everything. Instagram, on TikTok. It's TattooTank Houston 290. The other TattooTank Houston got banned because sometimes they don't like what I be saying.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, man. It's steady going up, bro. I will say, like, boy, that TikTok, hey, I'm gonna tell you what, hey man, if you don't like TikTok, man, you don't want no money. That's where it's at.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you the only thing I hate about TikTok.
What?
Like, bro, I'll make a post. Mm-hmm. Bro, it's my TikTok. I can say whatever I want to. And then somebody will come under my post and say whatever. I'm gonna reply with a video. I ain't finna sit up there and text. They'll go report my, man, I done had like two TikTok banned, man.
Yeah, they try to put you in the trick bag, bro. They did. I got done the same way. My first TikTok page
I ain't gonna reply. I ain't gonna reply.
So I don't reply. Every now and again I reply, but I be careful with my words. Like, they may see a video of me talking shit, but at first I might have started out, bitch ass nigga, you woo woo woo. But I'll be like, damn, I can't say that. They gonna ban me, you know what I'm saying? So it might take me 3-4 takes just to be like, sir, you have me messed up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get into that bag because I don't want it banned, bro, because hey, I'm gonna tell you, man, hey, social media can be one of the worst things that happen to you in your life or one of the best things, but it depends on how you use it, man.
Yeah.
I use social media for marketing.
Yeah.
I use social media, you know, and I get clients from all over the world. We could say the world at this point because I got people coming from South America, from Canada, and I didn't have somebody come from Europe before. So now it's like, well, that TikTok is a worldwide phenomenon, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, with you jumping into the real estate, right? You touched on that a little bit. You think your old man got you into that?
Yeah. I mean, he literally got me into that.
Yeah.
He been trying to get me into that, but I ain't, like I said, I was being rebellious, bro, you know. And I know a lot of people, they'll be, you know, man, if my daddy was there, you don't know because you wasn't in the situation, you know what I'm saying? Right. But for a long time, I resented my daddy, you know. But he hands-on got me in it, like, took me down there, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you got your money? All right, let's do this, you know what I'm saying? And shit, and I did it. And that goes into another story, because people don't know, just 5 months ago, I went totally broke. All the way. I reinvested in myself, bro. You know how my shop look now? Yeah. I remodeled the shop, that was about 30. I remodeled that house, that was like another 30. Plus buying the house, that was like another damn near 60. Like I went for broke.
Yeah.
You know, and like I'm just finding out now in the game, in the entrepreneur game, like money is just a tool, bro.
That's it, man.
It's not like you say, the things that we used to look on back in the day. Like now, I realize, like they used to tell me, man, you can stack up 100,000. Man, I know some millionaires that don't even got 20,000 cash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they got they millionaires. They got 4-5 houses worth 300, 400,000. You know what I'm saying? They got cars worth this. They got, they got all these things that's worth whatever, businesses that's worth millions. And they may not have all the cash like that, while we out here trying to stack up $1 million.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, what is the odds of you stacking $1 million cash, bro? 20 for 20, 50 for 50. You know what I'm saying?
Man, talk about this. Cause I know, see, bruh, one of the guys that I had on here named Davion, he's with credit, he repaired credit and all of that good stuff, man. And for the longest, he was telling me, man, because I was that nigga. I'm trying to stack up $1 million, bro. I'm stacking up everything, bro. I was out the way for like 6-7 years, bro, not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just working and stacking it up. And he told me, he say, man, but I was flipping cars, so I'm going to the auction. I'm using my real money. Yeah. And he got a card, he get the swipe, man. And he tell me, he say, man, look, Mike, bro, you doing it wrong. Like, you not. It's very seldom that you gonna make $1 million like that. Yeah. But you can get $1 million worth of credit in no time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I had to learn that equity thing too. You know what I'm saying? Cause like the house that I live in, the house I live in, then gained a shitload of equity. I bought that house in 2020 for $285,000, and right now it's worth $450. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's without appraisal. You know what I'm saying? It'd probably be worth about $500. So, like, yeah, with that house I had to get my credit right, and I advise anybody, you out here in the streets and you got capital and you don't even realize it because you just think it's a bankroll. It take like people that open up businesses and buying properties and stuff, it take them, they got to go borrow all this money. You might have 30, 40,000 just sitting there, man. Go invest that money, bro. Yeah. Go buy you a house, because guess what? It's a long-term investment. That 40 that you put down on that house might get you like a $300,000 house or a $400,000 house. And as the years go on, it's steady rise in equity. Like the house in a couple years might be worth $600. What's the odds of you grabbing a legal $200,000? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the kind of game I'm playing now, because like the house that, like I said, the house that I live in, I'm finna move out of there, bro. Yeah. Finna put that up for rent, and I'm gonna downgrade, go get me something smaller with lesser rent, and do the same thing, process all over again. I want to do that until I reach me about 10 houses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That plus hitting the auction. I'm hitting the auction every first Tuesday of the month.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, bro. I see you be giving a lot of game, man, to these youngsters on your social media, man. Before we go, man, you got any game you wanna give to these young niggas out here crashing?
Yeah. So, man, my slab finna be done in a couple like in 2 weeks, and I'm getting the trunk done. It's gonna say get your money and get out the game, right? The game was never meant to be a lifestyle, bro. We didn't fucked up and turned it to a lifestyle. You try to live like that your whole life, you're gonna end up being a 50-year-old nigga with a bunch of felonies and nothing else to show for it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these niggas trick you into thinking that real nigga shit is like, crashing out, bro. Take that money or whatever you got going on, take that money, take them smarts, take that hustle, invest it in something legal, bro. Just flat out saying, bro, find you something you can sell like crack, nigga, that's legal. If you can stay up with it all night and like you can do it over and over and over and over, bro, do that. Why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? I say this, every person that we ever learned about, like, let's say Big Meech, Scarface, all these Only reason we know them because they dead, nigga. Either they dead or they locked up. That's the only, they got caught. That's the only reason why we know them. You know what I'm saying? So take that, you know, with a grain of salt, man.
Man, I appreciate you, man. With that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Once again, man, Tank, I appreciate you, man. Give them your social media one more time so they can know where to tap in.
TattooTank Houston on all platforms, but on TikTok, TattooTank Houston 290. If you're looking for me, I'm on 3610 Mangum Road, Houston, Texas, 6 days a week. We take walk-ins. Pull up.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.